Time Magazine Subliminal Image Breakdown. Exposed. Last call. So what does last call mean? Children and babies. They're after your children and babies, and these are the last call. They're last to be called. People, there is a dark agenda that is brewing, and it is not in your best interest. People, do you see the wolf hiding in plain sight? Okay, you guys. There's a wolf here on the page that is in a subliminal image, and it looks a little like this wolf here. And so if you look up here, you can see this subliminal image of this wolf. You can see his left eye. It's like a black eye socket. It is kind of hidden a little bit behind this E in the word time, okay? But you can see the black eye, the left black eye socket here on the wolf, and you can see the bridge of his nose. You can see his black tip of his nose as you see the black tip on this image here. So you can see this wolf here. His mouth is open. You can see the parting of his mouth. You can see his sharp teeth here. You see that? And then underneath you see his jawbone area. So you can see this wolf with his teeth here, people. The mouth is open. You can see his black nose tip, and then the bridge of his nose as it goes up to the head. And I'm going to drop an eye into this face to bring it out a little better for you guys. There you go. This is a subliminal image of a wolf, you guys. You see that? And up here you can actually see an ear. The blackness is just a little bit lighter, which represents the ear, just like this, you guys. So this is a subliminal image of a wolf. And if you look carefully, you can see this. The tip of his nose, the black tip of his nose, the parting of his mouth, his teeth, his sharp razor teeth. You can see his jawbone area. And once again, this is a subliminal image of a wolf. The wolf represents the powers that be, the Rothschilds, the Illuminati, the clergy. People, do you see the cute little baby? It looks a lot like the Gerber baby here. Okay, you guys, this is the Gerber baby, and the subliminal image looks an awful lot alike this image here. Do you see this little baby right here, you guys? This is his right eye, and this is his left eye. This is his nose area, and these are his little lips here. You see that? Once again, you can clearly see that right eye, and it looks an awful lot like this baby here. You can see the shiny forehead. You can see the right eye, his little nose right here. You can see the left eye, and you can see his little lips. So I'm going to drop a dot there just to bring out that right eye, just so you guys can have a place of reference. Okay, there it is right there. Not that you really need to for me to put that there, because I think you can clearly see the subliminal image of the baby. So I'm going to get rid of that dot. Okay, there's the baby right here, you guys. He is cute as he want to be. Cute little shiny forehead. His right eye, his left eye. Here's his little nose and his little lips. So this is a subliminal image of the baby. Okay. The baby is there in subliminal form because these wolves are letting you know the last call will begin with your babies and children. The pyramid. Now you guys notice that the image here is in the people are in a pyramid form, and this is showing you ownership. Who is owning these people, who's in charge here. Okay, so as you see, Joe Biden, he is sitting front and center on this picture. So he represents the capstone, okay, the capstone to the pyramid. And the capstone to the pyramid, we all know that that is the all-seeing eye of Lucifer. So Joe Biden is in representation of Satan, okay, because he sits front and center of the pyramid. So he's sitting at the capstone, which is this area here. And so therefore he is in representation of Satan. Lightning. Jesus said, I saw Satan fall like lightning. The lightning represents Satan. So you guys see all this lightning here? Okay, this is Satan's fingerprint here. So what this lightning represents is Satan. The lightning represents Satan, and that is the reason why it is up here. Jesus said he saw Satan fall like lightning. Queen Elizabeth. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Queen Elizabeth represents the abomination of desolation standing in the holy place. She represents an idol. This is why she is standing propped up. She is in poster board form because she is not a human but an idol. The powers that be are about to set up the abomination of desolation standing in the holy place. The back of the chairs, Cop 26 and Cop 2. Notice that Biden is sitting front and center with his back to Cop 2. This symbolizes Cop 2 has his back. So who is Cop 2 that Biden has his back to? Cop 2 is code for C. So you guys see the letter C? C is the third letter in the alphabet, and O is the 15th letter in the alphabet. So C represents 3 and O equals 15. 3 plus 15 equals 18. 18 divided by 3 equals 666. And then we have the P. P equals 16. P is the 16th letter in the alphabet. And then we just carry over the 2 right here. 16 plus 2 equals 18. 18 divided by 3 equals 666. So Cop 2 is code for 666. Now you see who has Joe Biden's back. Fires in the background. So what is the meaning of all the fires in the background on the back of the chairs? So you guys, these are fires Just like this chair here, there's fire coming off the back of the chair on top here. So you can see the chairs, but yet and still there's fire coming from off the back of the chair. So what does that mean? What is that telling us? Not only does COP 2 equal 666, as we see here, that has Joe Biden's back, but it also means the Baphomet, okay? And the Baphomet is nothing more than a representation of Satan. And the Baphomet is always in flames. He's always blowing his fire from his container here. So he is always blowing out his fire. And that is the reason why the fire is coming from the chair, because the Baphomet loves his shine. He wants all the attention that he can possibly get. So COP 2 equals 666, and the 666 also means the Baphomet. And the Baphomet is just rearing his ugly head on these chairs because it also means the Baphomet. The little girl on the second row with red hair represents the Rothschild. Do know the word Roth means red and renown. The Rothschild family speaks face to face with Satan. They heed to his every command. This is why they are so super rich and demonic. People, notice the cracked soil on the ground. This is a sign of a drought, a lack of water, and a lack of food. The powers that be will cause food and water shortages to force people to deliver up their children and babies to the jab. On the crack and dried out soil lies a sign that says blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah represents your cries falling on deaf ears. When you and your children cry out for food and water to the powers that be during the food shortage. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Most parents don't want to see their children go hungry, so most parents will give in to the jab for their children and baby's sakes. People, please know that the jab is the mark of the beast. Satan is marking your DNA. Many say the mark must be in the right hand, but remember, the original Greek meaning for the words right hand also means right side. So a right arm will qualify as a right hand. Many do not know this. Don't be deceived. The two men on the second row represents the false Christ and false prophets of Satan that will show great signs and wonders, and so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Winter is coming. Jesus said, "And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day." And I guess not many prayed for better weather, because We can all see that it looks like a strong winter is on the horizon, according to the front cover of Time magazine. The woman rides the beast. This woman on the end seat represents that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Notice the woman is sitting over a cracked dirt area. There are several subliminal demonic heads under the chair of this sitting woman. The subliminal heads are the 7 heads, which are the 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. I will flip subliminal picture on its side, enlarge it to bring out the beast with the 7 heads. Please notice the several demonic heads, some with horns formed on the dry soil. Okay, you guys, here's the picture here. I just kind of blew it up and turned it on its side. And you guys can see these little heads here. You see these little demonic faces here? You can see 1, 2, 3, and here's another one down here. And then there's actual more heads back here in the back. And you can see the little horns on top of these heads here. There's another little horn there. So this is a subliminal image of the 7 heads that are found in the Bible, where it says that the 7 heads represented 7 kingdoms, okay, that are on a hill and that she sits upon, okay, that the woman sits upon these 7 mountains. These heads represent mountains. I'm not sure if I said that, but that's what I meant to say. These heads represent mountains in which this individual, she's in a subliminal situation right now, but still this woman here, the Bible says, sitteth on the 7 mountains, and these heads represent mountains. I will place 2 red dots on one head to bring face more into focus. Okay, so I just put 2 little eyes here so you guys can see that face a little more. You can see the nose right here, and you can see the little horns here, okay? It talks about, I think it's 7 heads with 10 horns or something like that in the Bible. So this is just a subliminal image. So they're putting it all here, you guys, right here in plain sight for you to see in a subliminal form. But the Most High is breaking it down for us today so we can see exactly what the Luciferians are up to. These demonic heads represent mountains on which the woman sitteth. So the Bible talks about these heads represent the mountains in which the woman sits upon. And the woman actually represents a city, okay? So she represents a city that sits upon these mountains, okay? The powers that be hiding in plain sight. The message is for all those that have an ear to hear. Trust in the Most High with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. The jab is not a new start, but your soon burning hell in the dark. All right, take heed. Let no man deceive you. Yahshua loves you. Be blessed.